Hello, welcome to welcome to another one of my videos. In this one, I would like to talk about the twisted way that Jehovah's Witnesses defend their faith, their twisted way of defending their faith. You know, they got a very twisted way of doing it in the, defending their faith in the face of any kind of opposition or whistleblowers or ex Jehovah's Witnesses. You know, this when it comes to anybody that just wants to dish out the dirt or the secrets. Not, I'm talking about people that want to tell the truth, not just to make the Watchtower look bad. See, what is definitely part of the problem, Watchtower does not want their image tarnished in any way, so they go to great lengths to just really keep their members in fear and mentally caged, as I like to say, to avoid and ignore anything negative they hear about the witnesses, period. You know, the Jehovah's Witnesses, they're taught to put up this wall, like this imprint. Okay, no, they taught to put up this wall, like this huge, like this brick wall. But you know what? They take it to a very extreme level because they're encouraged by the governing body to at all costs put up the wall, nothing gets through, close their eyes, cover their ears. They put up this wall by avoiding or ignoring anything on the outside that speaks negative or points out the errors and faults in their beliefs and the logic. See, it's not really that what the outside is saying is all foolish and rubbish and errors. It's all true. They're just, the JWs are just taught to ignore it, no matter how sound and reasonable it might sound at first. They're just, no, it's all poison. It's toxic. It'll rot your brain. It'll destroy your spirituality. Act like you're deaf. They keep their mouths shut, which isn't defending their faith at all. That's not. It just proves that they're cowards and that they definitely have stuff to hide. A good example that I can think of right off the bat, where I've watched a few videos of it too. Well, more than a few. That their cart witnessing, where they have a cart set up. In the videos I've seen, it's an ex-witness that approaches them. But I know in real life it could be just anybody that comes up and just wants to ask sincere questions about the religion, but ones that point out negative stuff about the organization. The witnesses at the cart, they will not debate or argue. I don't even know if they're allowed to answer questions anymore. I don't even know if all they're allowed to say is go to our website. But I've seen so many times in videos that, they're just, and they think they're doing the best thing. Like, they probably feel so righteous in their heads. They just stand there, look away, keep their mouth shut. They don't say anything. And usually one of them will contact like an elder that'll show up after a few minutes, but pretty quickly too. Sometimes they'll just pack up the carts and leave right away instead of responding or giving an answer. Like they don't even try to give an answer and respond. It's pathetic. And it just proves that their armor sucks. It's not made out of metal, it's made out of cardboard or styrofoam that easily fails. It's similar at the doors when they're out preaching. When they encounter an ex-member or just someone who is basically well grounded in their faith and just asks questions, both negative and positive, the Jehovah's Witnesses will tend to see it's basically as a case of, it's basically just more if they can't persuade and sway and direct the conversation the way they want it to go, then they're not interested in continuing to talk to that person. They might come a few times, but eventually they'll stop coming. Yeah, it's like I could say they have a very narrow-minded approach in their field service. Their goal is not really a sincere caring about people. It's to convert them to become a Jehovah's Witness and teach them a false Bible. Like, I think my personal advice would just be, like, I would not even answer the door to them, no matter how much you're tempted to. People who question them too much, or after a few visits and they're still not willing to change their views or beliefs, the Jehovah's Witnesses might even end up putting them on like a do not call list and stop going back to them, period. So that's like another example of, okay, obviously this person is never going to change their thoughts or thinking, so we'll just stop going. The Jehovah's Witnesses, it's one of the best things I can think of. These are people this is a group that I would love to see them in a debate with a pastor or a priest, an experienced one, or a Bible scholar, or just other people that know their Bibles really well, because the Jehovah's Witnesses would fail miserably. I know most would lack the real skills on how to debate and defend their faith, because they are not taught that. Because they are not really taught those skills. They are taught by the governing body to basically misrepresent the Bible, to prey on the weaker. By that I mean well, I should say prey on the more vulnerable. I should say, you know, those who are sick or lost somebody in death. And it's just, it's not a true love and caring about the people. It's, it's join our cult and die, you know. Yeah, this whole world's gonna end soon, and no matter what your religion you're in, it's wrong. You need to join us if you want to have a hope of living. Oh, and by the way, we can't really say it, but this this religion is not going to get you to heaven. It's actually going to take you to hell. It is bad. And yeah, it's just Jehovah's Witnesses do not know how to defend their faith. They think they do. It's, I could say, I think I would say a fool's paradise that they're in. Because they think they've got it figured out. They think they've got it made. That they're in the right religion. They're serving God in the best way. That they're a loving people because they're out there trying to save people in the spiritual way. When really it's, nope. Sorry guys, you've been lied to. You're preaching a false gospel. You're not on the narrow road to life. You're actually on the broad road. That's going to lead you to a place that you don't even believe in. So, and I'm finding much more delight in just being able to speak the truth, to speak the real truths about organizations like them, and that I'm not in that fool's paradise anymore, and I'm resetting myself on the right path. So, that's all I wanted to say. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Please like and subscribe if you liked it. And I will see you guys in the next one. And have a good day.